That wine is strong. It is.
See my eyes?
I'm sure it was only like 13%. Hello people. So the Sabas family is back.
Hello.
Lady Sabas is getting, herself beautified for the day. It's her daily routine, what she does. You know how it is? It's always easy for boys. So what Jay and I are doing, today is Sunday. Jay's cutting up some onions back there, as you can see.
It's gonna be for the season for the oxtail.
Oxtail. Oxtail is what we're doing today. Believe it or not, there's a lot of things that we cannot source in Switzerland, to do our Jamaican meal. But oxtail is one of those things that we discovered about 2 years ago. And fortunately, the meat store or the meat shop that supplies it isn't far from here. So check it out. At the moment, I had this out from last night. And I've just added all my powder seasonings that I have. So that's my oxtail. I don't know, may or may not show the end result. How am I gonna prepare my oxtail? It's got some Jamaican browning on it. Wife for life doesn't like me using the browning because it's like a gem to her, but I'm sure she won't mind me adding some to the oxtail. So what I'm gonna do this morning is I'm gonna put it in a frying pan and get it a little brown, and then
steam it in the pressure cooker.
Well, pressure it in the pressure cooker. But we've got some butter beans. I've got some butter beans there. Open there. Yeah. We've got 2 packs of butter beans. Then we may do plain rice or rice and peas.
Yes.
And then Mom will do our vegetable, what she likes to do on the side, and make a meal out of it. But it's no rush. It's still early time before dinner time. So I'm just preparing this. We were actually listening to some music. And I've turned it off to start the vlog because you know how it is with YouTube, copyright infringement. So I didn't want that to be
a problem for us.
Wait for Wife for Life. I'm gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna make something of this day.
I'm here.
Oh, here she is.
Where are you guys?
Kitchen.
Okay, so take that while I wash my hands.
Yes, so while he's preparing our dinner.
I'm not preparing the dinner.
He's preparing the meat.
I'm preparing the
Well,
beans.
I'm not cooking it.
Oh.
So yes,
So I just got appointed as chef of the day.
yes,
All right.
yes, that's it. He makes rice better. I know rice is easy, to make, but somehow.
He does it with love.
Yeah, well, I cook with love too. So anyway, yes, I was just getting ready. Decided to put on something nice and light and pink. What y'all think?
Sunday dress.
Sunday dress, yeah, because it's a wonderful day outside.
Yeah.
I don't feel like venturing out there because
Well, we're gonna be on the balcony today.
yeah, we're gonna show you guys the balcony. These 2 guys cleaned it yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. And I had like 2 pot plants.
Alright, let me tell the story of that.
just with dirt.
Let me tell the story. She, like her mom likes flowers and plants, true Jamaican woman. Always have some flowers in their house. And Wife for Life likes the idea of having flowers. But not everybody has the green finger because what she's done, she's left the plant on the balcony throughout the winter months.
Yeah.
And yesterday when Jay and I was cleaning the balcony,
The 2 roses that she put in died.
They died, so I was gonna throw away
that was
everything.
Wait, hold on though. I think that's your question. How come you put the 2 roses in where the tomato plant was growing?
It's not a tomato plant.
Well,
I was trying a thing.
I was about to throw away everything, and then Jay suggested maybe I should save the pot plants for you,
Yes.
so you could try again. And
try again.
that's how that ended up.
Thanks, Jay.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
What I need to do is sort my wardrobe out because summer months are coming. But this weather in Europe is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
hubby's there putting his, go on, carry on.
I'm just doing my thing.
Just doing his thing, massaging the meat, massaging the meat.
I'm just massaging the onions in. I'm about to leave it for a while so it can marinate to some degree. Yeah, as you were saying.
Yeah, so I'm going to sort the wardrobe out because summer months are there. Summer months are coming, and you know, you got to put the jumpers and the boots and whatever, the socks and things aside, and you know, let the nice dresses come in, and t-shirts and shorts for you guys. Yes. So that's what I'll probably do today because we're going on this lovely holiday, which we won't tell you where, but we have asked you to guess where we're going in September for our 10-year wedding anniversary.
And like we said in the last video,
Yes.
any one of our subscribers that guess
Where we're going.
will get a gift.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it easier for you guys. I'm trying to get you in it fully. I'm gonna make it easier for you guys. You don't
make it easy. Why are you making it easy?
I was gonna say, if they don't guess the country, at least try and guess the continent.
Okay.
You understand? That's fair. The world's got what, 7 continents?
I'm a bit more harsher than that.
Yeah.
Can you name them that?
The continent, I can name the continent. The continent, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Africa, and Australia, and I'm missing somebody. Asia. Yeah. 7 continents.
Very good.
Yes. So.
Yes, so that's what I'm going to do anyway.
I'm actually doing 2 things at the moment. I'm actually editing a vlog that I'd done earlier for my personal channel.
Yep.
And while that's doing its thing in the office,
He's seasoning and marinating
the meat in the kitchen,
Yes.
we will have to speak to you individually as to
Yeah.
whatever we want to speak to you about. But we've got some news. The news is, about 2 months ago, we were featured in a music video. Yes?
Yes.
And the YouTube channel is called World's #1
Hip hop music.
Hip Hop Music.
Something like that.
All right, let us check to be sure because we want to give credit to our man Azul Horizon. His name is Azul Horizon.
And
It's called World's #1 Music Vibe.
yeah.
World's #1 Music Vibe. And the video that we were featured in is Bone Deep, Real Chill, Neo Soul, mixtape number 20. I'm not sure if Azul Horizon is subscribed to our channel, but if you are, I want to give a big shout out to you from Family Sebastian.
Yep.
And even though we've said thank you before for featuring us in that video,
We just want to say thank you.
we want to say thank you again
Yes, thank you.
for featuring us in that video. But what's the news? Azul Horizon has reached out to us personally, asking if we could submit some photos
Yeah.
for his next mix. And we felt honored.
Yeah.
You know, we felt honored because he says the photos that he had of us or the photos that he's seen of us inspired him.
Yeah.
And he's an admirer of the love that we share.
Yeah, so we went overboard and
Yeah.
no, not overboard.
Well,
we put on our best.
we had-
and we took some pictures. Some of them we had already. And
Yeah.
you know, in our archive, we take a lot of pictures, so a lot of them we had in the archive.
And we kind of search our archives of
Yeah.
thousands of photos. You know, it was a job just to go through the
Yeah.
photos. We didn't want to overwhelm him
No.
with too much photos. So what we did between ourselves choose which photos based on the genre of music he plays
Yeah.
that would be suitable. And we sent him some photos. We actually took some just for
Yeah.
the
For the
photos.
video.
So even though that video is not out yet, we're not sure in what order he's going to use them
Yeah.
or how much he's going
Or
to
how
use.
much he's going to use. Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
But I want to give him most privilege
Yeah.
to have an exclusive on the video. So we made a slideshow to share on this channel.
Yeah.
But we didn't include all the pictures that we've sent him. So just so you guys can have an idea
Yeah.
of what we did and what to expect. And if you like Neo Soul, subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean?
It's so relaxing.
It's relaxed, it's
Yeah.
soothing,
Yeah.
and feeling him as a person through his art. You know, he's a beautiful individual.
Yeah.
You know, you could just tell how he sees life in an
Yeah,
artsy
very
way.
passionate about his music. I
His
think.
music and urban or earthy. I think he sees art in people. You know,
Exactly.
so if you watch it, not only listen to his mix, but watches that mix,
Yeah.
you realize how he put music and people and create a different
Photos,
kind of art.
yeah,
You know, so
exactly.
check it out. World's #1 music vibe, and even if it's just for us, give Azul's channel a thumbs up.
subscribe.
You know, and subscribe. But without any further ado, check out our slideshow now.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep, and you and I, we got history, yeah.
Okay, so here's the situation at the moment. We've got our wine ready.
I chose this one specially from the cellar.
So we're gonna have some wine.
Yeah.
And we're gonna check out, let me show you guys. We're gonna check out my video that I just uploaded on my personal channel.
I can't think of the name right now.
Gonna watch that. It is my duty to open up the
bottle.
bottle.
The wine, because I always crack the cork, or
Let me pause this.
not all the time, but you know.
We save our wine corks.
Yeah, as
Yes.
you've seen in another video that we've done, what we do is write the date on the cork. That's why we always try our best to buy cork wine and not the screw top wine.
Perfect.
Yay! So I'll get my pen in a minute, or you can get your pen.
Yeah. And what we tend to do is,
Have a little smell.
yeah.
It actually smells quite nice.
Yes. So, believe it or not, I was actually, we drink a lot of wines, and we've been drinking red wine for about 10 years now,
10
consistently,
years. Yeah.
you know. And recently I was watching a YouTube channel to see if I could tell a cheap wine different from a expensive wine. And we normally buy mid-range wines.
Yeah.
You know, we never go cheap and we never go overboard. So most of the wines that we drink is mid-range, but sometimes we treat ourselves and goes extra. So let me demonstrate some of the things that I've learned recently. Jay's behind the camera. He's about
He's
to crack up. You know? So what I learned recently is that after you pour the wine in, you understand? What you want to do is actually you want to swirl the wine. Just like that. Just to see how much tears it presents. But that's not for the tears. That's actually to awake the fragrance of the wine. And then instead of just sniffing the wine like this, you're actually supposed to get your whole nose in there. Well, we've done it before, so now Wife to Life has got it down to a T, and it actually tells you the fragrance of the wine. If you put it up against something white, it can tell you the richness of the wine.
That looks very rich.
Yeah, in this wine already I can tell that it's not dry. It's medium wine. Understand? So now I'm gonna quote one of our favorite parts of Bruce Almighty. She'll love it. So that's from Bruce Almighty.
That's our strange humor right
Yes,
there.
yes. Wife for Life and I do share an equal humor. So that is the reason why I think that's the contributor as to why our marriage worked.
You find the same things hilariously.
Not everything. Her and Jay finds animals funny, you know, like puppies or goats or dogs or birds, you know. I could see the humor, but I won't be howling like Davey howling sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sip on our wine and watch the premiere of my vlogs and wait for all the positive and negative comments to attack me.
Thumbs up and thumbs down.
So,
Cheers.
cheers and happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, yes.
This is actually our balcony. Let me give a little scan. It's not huge. Why are you sitting down? I have to scoot past you. So, you get up. So, this is our first time vlogging
On the balcony.
on the balcony. So, yeah, but it wasn't a vlog. That was before we were vloggers. It is a different look.
Yeah.
And the spring is here,
Yeah.
and we are enjoying.
Yeah. It's actually, well, let me check the degrees.
7
Weather.
I would guess about 75. I would guess 75.
Wow. 74. Hubby's right.
See, 74 degrees.
Okay.
Yes, it's very hot. We're just basking in it for a few minutes, but truth to be told,
Yeah.
we'll be winding down the blinds.
Yeah.
You know, we're black people. We're black people. We're not trying to
Yeah.
burn up in the sun, or what do you say? Our pigmentation retain heat.
Exactly.
Cheers! Oh, cheers to our new subscribers.
Oh yes.
Yes, we have actually surpassed 100 subscriber. You know, we're still low down on the subscribers list, but 100 is big for us. I can remember clearly when we only had like 12.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, so it's good that people are watching us, and we'll try our best to keep it entertaining.
Yeah, because we've only been really vlogging for, I would say, approximately 10 months. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And if you notice in our vlogs, they get better each time.
Yeah.
And that's only because we find ourselves becoming more and more comfortable talking to the camera. You know, because and the more subscribers we get, I think we subconsciously know that we have an audience.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's it.
So what we do out here really is drink wine, eat, listen to music,
Yes.
and just conversate and be on our phone.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to share the kind of music we listen to on the vlogs
No.
because of YouTube copyright infringement.
Yeah.
We like to do our barbecue shrimp, and we like to do our sausages,
Oh, yes.
you know, and steak.
Chicken.
And I don't know about beer this summer because I mean, we're trying to go on holiday. We want to look all beach ready, and you know,
Yeah.
so
You gotta enjoy it. I mean, you can eat and do exercise at the same time.
I can. If you say you can, then
Oh gosh.
if you say you can, then I'm with it.
Yeah,
Then
I can.
Okay,
You
she's.
know what? He's sore. Well, not he's not sore, but I understand. I put on the calendar. I gave us some months to lose this weight until September.
Not necessarily lose weight, but to tone.
Yeah, well, for me to lose weight and tone.
Right.
So I have to work extra hard.
Yeah.
So I put on the calendar as like, you know, a first of the month thing. Because I
Right.
like to start on the first of the month or the first of the week, you
Yeah.
know. That's my OCD with dates and stuff.
Yeah.
And I put on the calendar, 1st of April, we start exercising. And I haven't done a beat since.
If you should say what you mean and mean what you say.
Kind of like, yeah, exactly.
Yes, I
That's-
was
that's-
not happy with that. You know.
Yeah.
That's Dad's favorite quote.
You know, say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yeah.
So, the date that I was ready for it was May 1st. She had April 1st, but I was ready for May 1st
May
because
1st is also good.
we are going September and May give us 4 solid months.
Yeah.
And the last time when we were going to Jamaica, we took
was
4
4
months and
yeah.
we did well.
So I kind of like thought that as well, but I didn't say it to him, and I shouldn't have written it on the calendar, and I shouldn't have said, you know, because he holds you to dates.
I do.
So-
I don't just owe people the date. I owe people to what they say.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
words mean a lot to him. So.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes.
So basically, if you say something to Dad, you better keep to it.
Yes, I'm like that. If I say something to you, you can roll with it. You can trust me that I'm coming through. If I
a problem.
if I
There's that
can
little one over there.
if I can do it, you know, Jay and I conflict all the time.
We recently did that as well. I've now officially lost all my privileges for a few. I don't know, but I've lost my privileges because.
You can't say a few days or a few weeks.
I know I was gonna say maybe a year. I've lost my privileges because I've done a stupid thing, and I'm completely bored as as before phones was even created.
He's back in the Stone Age. He's been grounded, you know. as 16-year-olds often do. I don't know. We won't get into what he did was stupid, but it was stupid.
Yeah.
You understand? And he's been grounded until we
No,
say.
don't say.
Until we say.
That's the worst thing about
Until
black
we
parents, but
say.
they never say it. They
You know?
never say when it's finished.
No, I mean, it could be a week, a month, a year. It could be eternity. Anyway, we're gonna roll down this blinds because I'm getting hot and sweaty.
Me too.
So we gotta wrap up this vlog because that wine is strong. It is.
See my eyes?
I'm sure it was only like 13%.
Yeah.
But it's strong. Maybe the heat is actually, you know,
Yeah.
we don't drink to get drunk. We just drink to, you know, have a mellow vibe.
Yeah.
But we have been way over tipsy before, you know. We even got a video that we created a whole rhyme together when we were drunk. We won't put it in our vlog unless
You don't want to see that.
even one of our subscribers, if one of our subscribers,
No, if 5 of our subscribers
Okay.
say they want to see the video.
if 5 subscribers say they want to hear the rhyme that we recorded when we were drunk or tipsy, yeah, then we'll post it in one of our
Okay.
videos, you know. But
5 of y'all.
yeah, we were already editing this video. It's already over 20 minutes, so we want to wrap it up. We promise that in the next video that we post, we will add
The food, the oxtail.
oxtail, the procedure of it, and the finishing
Yeah.
touch. So let's wrap this up fast
Yep.
and say until then,
Ciao for now.
ciao for now. Thanks for watching.